You think you are making choices. You think you are in control of your life. You believe you are deciding what you want every moment of your day. But you are not. You are being pulled by urges, cravings, by impulses you don't even recognize. You've become a prisoner inside of your own mind, obeying reflexes that were programmed long before you ever understood them. Today, I want to show you the truth, because once you see how you've been enslaved by impulse, you can finally begin to live free. Most people don't realize this. You don't wake up one day and say, I want to live reactively, or I want to sabotage my own goals. But that's exactly what is happening, because your brain has one primary job: to keep you comfortable, not fulfilled, not happy, not successful, just comfortable. And anything that feels uncomfortable, like growth, discipline, patience, sacrifice, gets rejected instantly. Instead, you chase dopamine, or that feeling of excitement, so you engage in the scroll, the binge, the purchase, the text you shouldn't send, the food you don't need, the shortcut you hope will save you. Every time you obey that impulse, the chain tightens. You call it just being human, but is that humanity? It is slavery. But how did we get here? It's simple. Your brain was trained to chase short-term relief. When you are bored, you are given distraction. When you are sad, you choose comfort. When you are angry, you are told to soothe and not solve. Over time, your nervous system learned one rule: discomfort must be escaped instantly. And now, as an adult, every discomfort feels like an emergency. Boredom becomes scrolling, anxiety becomes overthinking, insecurity becomes people-pleasing, and loneliness becomes chasing toxic love. And so you are stuck, sprinting on a treadmill that leads nowhere. The terrifying part is that this art comes at a cost. Every impulse you obey steals your freedom. Every skipped workout, every snoozed alarm, every unnecessary purchase, every toxic relationship you tolerate, every quick dopamine hit you indulge, it feels harmless in the moment, but it's building something really massive: the life you no longer control. Because what you do occasionally becomes what you do consistently, and what you do consistently becomes who you are. And one day you wake up as someone you never intended to become, because of 1,000 small surrenders. You might think, I just need more willpower. But willpower is not the problem, because impulse don't negotiate. By the time you are fighting the urge, you've already lost. Why? Because impulse slavery happens before the conscious battle even starts. The real war isn't in the moment you reach for the cookie or the phone or the bad decision. The real war happens earlier, in how you train your body, your nervous system every day. Do you sit with the discomfort, or do you escape it? Do you delay gratification, or do you demand it? Do you embrace boredom, or you fear it? Do you tolerate stillness, or do you constantly seek stimulation? And so how do you break free? How do you regain your time and freedom? Not by force, but by wiring. Step number 1 is always awareness. Catch yourself. Notice the instant the brain says, escape this, do this, reach for your phone. The moment you feel bored, anxious, or insecure, notice that impulse, but do nothing. Step number 2 is to pause. Don't obey it. Sit with it. Let the discomfort exist without reacting to it. Feel the urge to reach for your phone. Make an impulse purchase, but don't. Step 3 is repetition. Every time you choose not to obey an impulse, you reclaim a small piece of your freedom. You rewire your brain for resilience. You teach your nervous system a new lesson about discomfort and its new meaning, and slowly the chain weakens. And this is what freedom looks like. You don't chase temporary comfort. You don't fear boredom. You don't sprint after every shiny distraction. You control your habit, they don't control you. Discipline becomes peace. Restraint becomes confidence. Stillness becomes power, because you are no longer reacting to life, you're building one. You are never weak. You are never untrained. You've spent years conditioning your brain to seek relief instead of growth. But now you know better. You don't need to fix every feeling. You don't need to obey every craving. You also don't need to escape the moment of discomfort. You are not your impulse. You are the master of them. And that, my friend, is real freedom. If you gained value from this video, like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe. Till next time, make change happen, and see you in the next video.